Hi guys, I'm back again today with another reaction video, and today we're checking out British footpaths, our living history. So before we start, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell button, and yeah, let's find out how they are.
Hi, how you doing? My name is Mac. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So today, I'm just out here looking at some of the fields that we helped Farmer Jim plant a couple weeks ago. The oats are starting to come up really, really nice. But you know what? That's not what's really cool about where I'm walking today. I'm actually walking on a footpath. Now this is something that is unique, I think, to the UK and possibly Europe, but definitely not in the US. Not like this. Let's talk about it.
Okay,
Okay, so
yeah,
now,
some
of
great
course, the
camera
US
angles.
has hiking trails and footpaths and things of that sort. But what's unique in this situation that's not replicated in the United States is that this footpath cuts directly across private property. It cuts through the middle of the field. And that's something I don't think you'll find in many places in the US. But we're talking about a path that cuts across private property across someone's field. This wouldn't happen in the US. There are no trespassing signs, and then just the general idea and knowledge that you can't cross onto anyone's private property in the US.
You
And
probably
there
will get
definitely would not be maintained footpaths
shot.
cutting across someone's field. Again, if farmers are generous, landowners are generous, and if there's a historical path there, they may allow it. It would run along the edge of the field. I promise you, it would almost never cut across the center of what is a planted field. That's what's really unique about the British footpaths in relation to the US footpaths. Okay, so let's clarify. The US absolutely has footpaths and trails and places where you can walk all across the country, just like here in the UK. Okay, you can see it right here, how the path cuts directly through the middle of the field. Now, in the US, there's so many places where farmers may allow paths to go along the edge of the field. If there's a historical path, you could possibly see that. But you won't see paths cutting through the middle of a planted field. Anyways, since we're out here, let's go for a little walk.
If he's filming this by himself, props to him, because he has to like go get his camera, set it up in another side, and then go back and then walk like it's his first time. Like the cuts on this freaking video is so epic. For like a video that is 7 minutes, this probably is a 30-minute footage that he had to cut down to 30 minutes, right? Or even longer. I admire that already. Plus, the content in itself is already giving. So I really love this content. I'm admiring it. And that beautiful flower fields is really beautiful. With the, I don't know what plants those, I mean, flowers are.
I say that the US doesn't have the history of footpaths. I mean, really doesn't have the history. Some of these footpaths date back to 5000 BC, back to the Neolithic and the Iron Age. That's how old some of these footpaths are. Some of these Neolithic footpaths were updated by the Romans between 43 and 410 AD. We're still talking really old. I mean, centuries old. So the Anglo-Saxons also developed some of these footpaths. So between the Romans and the Neolithic times, these footpaths are really old. And although it's hard to tell and date any specific path, if you follow it to its ending destination, they could give you some clue as to which culture and time frame and when it was updated last. The great thing is that the UK continued to support these paths, and people are still allowed to use them as freely as they've always used them in historical times. And if you're wondering what this yellow flower is in this field here, this is a Nebraska family, and this plant is used to produce your rapeseed oil. This is a rape plant, and so it's a rapeseed oil. It's a Nebraska family. Same family as cabbage and
Oh,
turnips and things of that sort.
oh, I've seen those before, but I never knew. So beautiful. Flower fields, where I'm
Okay, so
at.
here you can see right behind me, you can actually see there's a hedge. This is a property line. It goes from one farmer's property into another. But you can see this path that's put here between the hedge. There's a ditch there, covers the ditch. The farmers actually maintain this to maintain the integrity of the footpath.
So, this is open to the public, is what you're telling me? Like they trust people to just like
But I tell you, this is absolutely
go there?
gorgeous. As far as I can see, in the distant background, you have the rolling English hills, just lovely. Then
So
here you get this path walking through this field with all these beautiful yellow flowers all around you. I tell you, yeah, I wish you could be here to see this in person, but I'm
this
trying to
is
show it to
free.
you so you can appreciate it. Okay, I know I already mentioned it, but seriously, it is literally a sea of yellow. It's just as far as I can see. You can see some trees sticking up through, in different places, but just the fields just extend, and it's just yellow field after yellow field after yellow field.
Ooh,
And then I've walked through
getting
several
dark.
yellow fields already to get to this point. So it's just really beautiful. If you you ever get a chance to drive out through the spring, through the English countryside, you can see this for yourself. If you ever get that opportunity, I do suggest you take it. It is really beautiful. If you can find a footpath, walk along the footpath. Of course, you have to stay on the footpath. You can't go walking across the fields.
Damn, people must be super respectful because like it still looks good. Or it's just that a lot of people don't bother to
So I'm
go
starting to lose
there.
daylight, so I'm going to finish up this walk. But hey, if you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe. Follow along with our family. We love to point out those differences between the US and the UK, and we love international travel. So if you like those things, be sure to click that like button and be sure to subscribe and follow along with us on our journey. Okay,
Will
until the next
do.
time, take care.
Adios.
Walking through a vast sea of yellow puts me in mind of the Elysian Fields. Although this is a field of nothing but monocultured crops, there is still beauty in nature that cannot be overlooked, nor should it be.
Here, people are just not trustworthy to allow this to be like unsupervised or to be free to the public because your beautiful crops will disappear. Right? I don't know what's wrong with our mentality that we cannot respect something that is free. We take advantage of it. So it's gonna be ruined. Like they're gonna like children are just gonna start picking flowers and their parents are not even parents are not even going to supervise. They will react later when it's already the damage is done. And some adults that have childish brain will pick the flowers or the it's like you cannot trust nobody in this place, right? So this is impossible here because people abuse freedom or abuse free things, I should say, right? So when it comes to free things, it's rare to or free anything, things or services or whatever. Impossible. We need to respect, like we need to have boundaries, but we can't have boundaries. So this type of thing, it's not going to be public. Like public can have never step foot there, right? So let me know where you're from and how things are there as well. Will this be free for public if it was in your country, or is it the same here as well? So let me know. Thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.